Hey there, Dengar Stu here. Today's video is about bringing Renko home, picking up the new trawler, and is proudly sponsored by MarineEngine.com. The last video I did on board Renko was pulling into Lake Macquarie because it was getting a little bit rough. So let's pick up from leaving Swansea and heading down the coast. The day after Adrian and I finished filming our video about making a boat from an IBC, we headed across Lake Macquarie towards Swansea. Plan was to head off the next morning down the coast and go all the way to Sydney Harbour. The reason we were going past the Hawkesbury River onto Sydney Harbour was to pick up the new steel trawler Mamoot. We thought about it for quite a while, ummed and ahed. We now know from Renko how much work's involved, but we've decided with this boat we're going to take a very different approach. We're going to look at basically how little work you can do to keep a boat seaworthy and keep actually using it. Alright, we're off. Started up. Going to leave Swansea now, and we're actually going to go straight past the Hawkesbury River, which is going to be a bit gutting for me. And we're going to Sydney Harbour to pick up another boat. It turned out to be quite a nice day offshore, particularly compared to the day I was originally looking to do this last leg from Swansea down to Hawkesbury River. There was still quite a large amount of ships on the horizon. I think maybe they built up due to the bad weather we'd previously had, but it was amazing how many were anchored up. Once we were offshore, the first job was to make a bit of coffee and a bit of breakfast. Then after that, I even tried having a little bit of a fish for a change. Many hours later, and with no fish at all, as you can tell from my face, we arrived in Sydney Harbour to go and pick up Mamoot. As you may have been able to hear there, Renko's developed a little bit of a problem where it takes a few seconds to select reverse. The oil level seems alright, so I've got to get in and diagnose that soon. You can see here, Adrian, like Renko's further forward and my wheelhouse ends before yours starts.
Yeah.
Well, close anyway.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, but look at that mast.
Yeah, but surprisingly, it looks like the wheelhouses were...
Actually taller or similar.
Very similar.
Very similar. But the mast on that's just huge for a powerboat.
Yeah. But you've got all the nice gear on it too, so it's sort of...
Oh yeah, I need it. Yeah. Oh, I don't mind. Where else do I have to get under, you know, like...
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Well, there's still green in the window.
Yeah, it's weird then, isn't it?
Well,
So,
it's probably just they've had stuff sitting on the bilge pump running or whatever, and not done anything with it.
yep.
Because I haven't seen the solar panel.
You finished this restoration yet?
Stu,
Yeah, mate.
you talk me into another steel boat. Am I allowed to take this home?
You can take it home. You look so happy with your new toy.
Well, you know, it's not all about me. It's all about sharing the love of
It is.
a whole lot of needle gunning and
Rust.
ear-burning rust. All right. Ready to open the hatch?
This one? I'm not sitting on your other hatch again. I sat on there before and itchy yet still.
On the other hatch?
Yeah. Needs a gel coat or something on it. Alright, what did I give you one or not?
You had one in your hand, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know what to do with this.
It's in your hand with the heat gun, to be honest. That's pretty sad if that's the case. You're getting close to my finger there, big fella.
Yeah, well, who bloody poured hot water over my hand this morning?
That was...
Probably.
I
didn't know you spoke Italian. So just getting the starter all wide back up to the back of the boat?
Yeah, so yeah, well, it's wide to the back of the boat, but you need just to put this power cable on here to for the solenoid.
Nah, for the trigger from the key.
Yeah.
Adrian kept working on his boat well past beer o'clock. He really does need to learn the rules. It's very important. Didn't know you were a chippy, well done.
Well, yeah, carpentry at 101 with Adrian on a Saturday night.
I did a carpentry course once, but I didn't stay for the full half hour.
Is that why you just stayed for the welding course?
Yeah, it's dead, yeah.
Should we look at some of your welds on the rails over there, Stu?
Yeah, they're pretty bad, eh?
Ah, they're good. Right.
Oh, you're right. Didn't damage the mohawk?
I don't think so. Does it look all right?
Yeah, it looks great. The albino Mr. T. Oh. Cranking slow by the sounds of it. There we go. Given the diameter of that pipe, I don't reckon that's... I really don't reckon you can get much more water. Once the boat was all ready to go, we had a few beers and crashed out so we could leave first thing in the morning. Yep, give it a go. Sounds like it's cranking a little bit faster. Cables are here, and not particularly thick cables, come all the way up, knife switches in, so we're thinking maybe voltage drop. Or
all very ordinary in there.
yeah, it's all stuff to fix.
So yeah, with the batteries up the front, I think.
Yeah, move them closer. Have your house batteries here and your cranking batteries in there.
Yeah.
So what, you reckon trouble starting is cranking speed, compression or fuel or something, or?
Oh, I think it's cranking speed and the compression's down a bit.
Down, yeah.
But we've got the cylinder kit back at the shed there. We can...
Yeah, in-frame rebuild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Getting the compressor out. Gonna go for a quick dive and just give the proper scrape before we go. Adrian's gonna put some new belts on because that drives the alternator and the water pump. I'll give Renko a check over too. It's done quite a few hours since I last, oils, that kind of stuff. And get going, get home, finally. That'll be nice. Gonna throw the belts on now. So you can see sort of driving pulley, water pump, alternator. It's a very tight squeeze between the pulley and the heat exchanger, but it fits.
Worn out.
Yeah, very thin, very polished.
Brother of Kangaroo Edward, root head.
It is root head. So, well, actually, chuck us this new one and we'll compare.
Yeah.
Same part number.
Gives you an idea.
It was. It's done its time, I reckon.
It's done a bit. Thank you for your service.
So this can be a bit of a.
Yeah. Well, that one fit through easily because it was so worn.
Sometimes these are a bit of a. Because of the heat exchanger.
And you lost a bit of clearance because of the rust. Or have you gained clearance?
Oh, look at that. Oh. Right, that's one. Now, if you spin the wheel correctly and you get the right number, you can win.
A snake or a ladder. This is the ladder that goes in the engine bay just to come up through this little hatch. We're going to put some ropes on it, rig it up as a boarding ladder for diving. Look at that.
Yeah.
Lash it on, it'll be good.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. That's all right. Good. All right. Torch on. Check. Cold water. Check.
Oh, is it that fresh?
Ah, that's all right. I'll get used to it. Actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
What's the bottom look like?
Not terrible. So this is the little Murphy gauge, and you can adjust here.
So you put the Allen key in.
And you move the little contact sensor. There you go, you can see it moving. And when the needle touches the contact sensor, it sets off the alarm, but it also stops the needle moving any further. So you don't know how hot it would have got.
So we're just going to aim for about 100 there, and that should be fine. Shouldn't get any hotter than that. That's same with oil pressure.
Yep.
The batteries aren't on it, but yeah, it'll.
Sensor on the other side.
Yeah, it touches on the other side if it's too low.
Yep.
With everything we could sorted out, we headed off. Time to go up the coast and get up to the Hawkesbury River.
Nothing like riding side by side with your buddy in his brand new boat. New to him.
Juno Point in Renko is definitely a moment I've been dreaming of for quite a while. It's been 9-10 months or something since we left, so it was really nice to finally get back to Dangar Island with Renko and feel like the boat was finally home. Welcome wagon was out, which was pretty sweet. It's very nice to see everyone again. Well, everyone except Eddie, of course, that is. What's happening, Eddie? Like, why did someone get bored cutting your hair? You're a razorback.
Millenniums.
You're a Rhodesian Ridgeback now. What's Rhodesia called now? Zimbabwe?
Zimbabwe.
You're a Zimbabwean Ridgeback. Can't jump.
That was quite some time ago.
Looks like sort of David Bocking at one of those.
Is that a handle? Can you go down?
Yeah,
here we are, home sweet home. The beautiful side of home, theme music, and Adrian coming to pick me up in Mamoot, the new beast.
Once all the camping gear was transferred off Renko, it was time to go and put both boats on their mooring and head home. It's really nice to have both the boats on the river now, so they're nice and close, we can keep working on them. Since I've been back, I've been busy working on cleaning Renko up, getting a lot of the stuff from cruising off and the tools we need to do jobs around the river on. So we'll definitely be using this as a bit of a mobile workshop in the near future. Alright, well take care, I'll catch you then. See ya. Got anything good? Come on, Daisy. You're finding stuff today. Your lucky day. All right, have fun.